Que nos metemos en la oscuridad, oscuridad, oscuridad. Amigos de la noche, que nos rodeó tanta maldad. Ay. Es una gárgola. De noche venimos a deshacer, mujeres discoteca, bailoteo. De noche venimos a deshacer, mujeres discoteca, bailoteo.
Alright, I'm taking over the Mighty Healthy Podcast for now. And I got me a band to join in too for the fun. They go by the name of Afro Dominicano. I'm from the Bronx originally. In case you don't know, this is Al Pacino, the great. You know, I've been through one bad film after the other in the last 20 years or so on and off, but I think I recouped. And I think I know what I'm about to do next for my next big role. So I had to contact, I had to bring together these talented individuals and throw Jefé in the mix too, because he happens to be Afro Caribbeano. But how's the terminology go? How you call that? What would you dub yourself?
Afro Caribbean.
Afro. Well, Afro links together, right? Afro Caribbean, Afro Dominican.
But I don't have hair anymore, so I don't have an Afro anymore.
Well, that's a good point. Well taken.
Like a full Caribbean.
You're like a big shiny 8-ball.
Yeah.
About to sink in the pocket. Corner pocket preferably.
I guess. I'll take that.
But if anything, we'll let these guys take from here. Afro Dominicano in the building.
Thank you, Mr. Pacino.
Thank you.
You listen to the Mighty Healthy Podcast. Hi, I'm Jeff. My friends call me Jefé.
Who this?
So who this? It's our, what is this episode, what?
By the time it goes up, it'll be 2-3 like Jordan.
Okay. We have a special guest group. It's like the Dominican Wu-Tang. With us, we're on location. We're not in the studio. We're somewhere in Brooklyn. Okay, I won't say where, but I did hear gunshots earlier, so I'm not sure.
My bad.
Gunshots. So we're in Brooklyn. I'm glad that you guys are with us today because me and Hudis, we saw you guys perform about a month ago in Bushwick, and we set this up, and we just wanted to know a bit more about the group, what you guys are about, the music, the plans, how you guys come together, and all that stuff. So, welcome. The first question: how did you guys come together? Like, how did you guys form this group?
It's actually a very good question. I mean, we know each other for quite some time now. So, Cito, Jose, and Rafi, actually, we all used to play merengue típico, like, anything between 9 to 10 years ago. And that's where we met. But Calvin, which is second guitar, he knows Cito and Rafi for like 20 plus years. You know, we just look young, but it's because we found the fountain of youth, and that's why we look this damn good and shit. Well, they did. And then the most recent people who we met is Frankie and Marco, and we just met them through like musician friends, and they have never left us ever since.
How long have you guys been performing together?
A little over a year and 7 months.
Okay. Now, from what I gather, and maybe this would be, you guys have a more like it's like a reggae, merengue vibe. How do you define your style of music?
There's no definition.
We can't define it. We play merengue and a bunch of other shit.
Okay.
So that's why I put up like Renegade Reggae Band.
Yeah. Because
like most of our singles in its entirety is reggae, but we definitely like just fuse all different genres. So calypso, merengue, I'll say hip hop as well, salsa, bachata,
rock,
blues, rock, which of course. So yeah, we're like a big mixing pot. Our music we call sancocho because it's the same idea behind that Dominican plate.
Yeah.
It's a bit of everything.
Big melting pot.
I mean, being native New Yorkers, everybody,
yeah,
is just a melting pot of all the sounds and just a fusion of everything we've grown up listening to, and then everything that we like to play.
Now, and where did the inspiration come to fuse all that? I mean, when a group comes together, sometimes they have a direct focus. Like, we're going to do hip hop, or we're going to do this, and this is going to be our focus. Why did you guys just feel like you can mesh all of that stuff together and still have it work? Because I've seen you guys perform it. It sounds amazing.
I won't necessarily say that we chose. It was more like when we set up to like practice and rehearse. Like the first two songs that we had. Well, I have to say it was Amor de Colegio, which is our single, and we just like we started just working, just like we got to know each other through the music, and we got to know what we were gonna play while we were just rehearsing. It was more like, oh, we were all kind of out of the game. Well, I was out of the game, and we just got together and said, "Yo, let's just fuck the world up right now, and we'll do what we do best, and let's just be original."
Came together like Voltron, you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying like it's very hard to make some of this type of music sometimes because, like you said, you can play hip hop, play another style, it doesn't work together, you know. So there's a lot of practice actually. Like we practice a lot, and sometimes stuff works, and sometimes not. So everything it works. We just practice a lot, and yeah, a lot of stuff that we tried to do it and it didn't work. So we just pass. Did some other stuff.
What did you guys try doing in the past that didn't work?
So again?
What did you guys try doing in the past that didn't work?
It's a secret.
I mean, early on, something that didn't work.
I mean, early on we try to have piano in the band. We try to have like
we had like sax. We tried like some stuff like
sax, trumpets.
Different voice.
We tried different instruments, but they just didn't like.
Like we came together. Basically, this is the original band. Like we started together, and it's just the recipe is there. The mud, you can't mess it up. It's like when you're cooking something, you put something extra, you're gonna mess it up.
If I think about the initial part of when this band started, it was literally us getting together right outside that door, drinking and just being like, okay, I have this idea in my head, let's play this and just jam to it. And then it just, most of it went together. It was like a melting pot, like I was saying.
What were you guys drinking?
To be honest, Marijuana.
I heard this earlier. Okay, now this needs to be confirmed. I need to understand this. Like I have Dominican friends, but I did not know Dominicans smoke weed.
What? well, there's I was a little bit older than some of you guys, right?
Yeah.
So there's always been a stigmatism in Dominican culture, right? But the younger generations now, they don't give a fuck. They just, everybody smoking.
No, but back to what were you guys drinking?
Marijuana, some beers or something.
Yeah, we definitely have some Modelos, some marijuana, and
Corona. Maybe a blue guy. He was sponsored by
You know, one of the things that's very popular now, and I've been seeing it, especially since everything's on social media, is just Afro Latino. It's Hispanic people connecting to their black roots. And you guys just decided to name the group Afro Dominicano. Why go with that name?
just like a sense of like rebellion. That was the first thing. Also, like we're just trying to let everyone know that just because we were colonized, like Dominican Republic, that's when I say we were colonized by the European. Like not necessarily we're gonna embrace European and what we call colonization rights, and that's why we chose the name. Like half-assed reason why we chose the name, and we all felt that was the appropriate name to what we were doing because of like different rhythms that we're bringing and mixing in our music. Mm-hmm. So then that's the other half. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Also, it's a big statement. So, awareness to your roots, who you are, and stuff like that. What better way to do it than just name your band that?
Yeah. Also, some of our instruments, where they come from, the roots of our instruments, like that one is a tambora.
Yeah.
We call it guida here, some people call it guido. You know, that all started back in Africa. These instruments are African influenced, and it's been handed down to the generation, down to basically us. You know.
Is that a part of the inspiration? It's carrying on that tradition from, the elders and the ancestors. Is that a big part of the music?
I think we do some traditional stuff, right? But our point of it is to flip the traditional so that the modern listener can associate with the traditional. Yeah. Have a traditional rhythm, but with something modern in the lyrical content or the meaning, so people can, so they can identify with the music as well.
Listen to the Mighty Health Podcast. I'm Jeff, my friend, Screaming Jefé.
Who this?
What's going on? How are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm accompanied by really talented individuals. You know, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lost count. There's so many of them right here.
Dominican Retail.
But let me ask something leading into eventually the music, back to, everything you guys' expertise in. There's obviously, well, I know from dating a Dominican for 6 years, so I know the lingo, I know the terminologies, everything too. I just didn't remember Arturo,
Okay.
or Dominican Ice.
Okay, well, what?
Walla Walla.
Yes, sir. But I know the color spectrum of how you guys look and identify can vary. A little known fact, it could be, like Nando, it could be like Frankie. It plays on and off. But then you got the one standout at the drums, which I don't mean to put the spot on him, but how did you work that guy into the band, and how is he Afro Dominicano?
Marco.
Marco.
By association.
We don't want to say by association, but
Baptized them.
to be honest with you,
There's also another shot, but we won't say that.
yeah, a lot of the things a lot of different rhythms that we play besides merengue, it was Marco who like brought it to the band. So like he had that expertise of a few Afro beats and calypso and the way he just kind of just came and he just fucking stayed, man.
Couldn't
He
get
was
rid of him,
fucking
actually.
nice,
That's
like
true,
and
that's true.
we all learned to love him, and it's like he does like he is the elephant in the room, but he also can say he's Dominican because of like.
Baptized them.
So where my mom is from, the Dominican Republic, is San Jose de la Mata, and a lot of people look like Marco, so he can also pull that off, say that he's Dominican.
I mean, so when I met this guy, I didn't know about nothing about Dominican music. I went one time in Punta Cana on vacation. That was my first time that I hear merengue and típico and bachata and all this stuff. And when I came here, and that was very hard for me because, like, you have to understand, tambora is the drummer of Dominican music. That's the leader of the percussion, and the drummer, like in the acoustic drum, was like the leader of the rhythm too. So it was hard for me to be connected with him because he had this kind of swing. And when I came here, I was like, wow, I don't understand what is going on. Like I want to play my stuff, and like I said before, sometimes it didn't work at the beginning. So I have to learn that swing, and it was very hard. It took me like a few months with Jose and Rafael, this guy, to kind of teach me, okay, like this is the swing of, it's only the bass drum, like it's a lot of work, So they teach me that, and I bring it to them. I study like jazz and Afrobeat at school, and kind of like Mozambique stuff, African stuff, and it was kind of new for them too. So we both like teach each other. It was amazing with this man because okay, we have some stuff that we know already, but we try to learn new stuff to learn from other people too. But hey, I'm so glad to meet this guy. Like jump on a lot of drum and jump very, very high because this guy, you know what I'm saying?
Where are you from originally?
So my parents are Italian both, Sicily, but I'm born in Switzerland, in the French part.
Jefé,
Yes.
since we're film buffs here, hopefully everybody else knows. Does everybody remember Bloodsport?
Yes.
Yes.
Does he not sound kind of like Frank Dukes a little bit? That's a compliment, by the way. Just don't take that personally. Cool off your Dukes.
But in performing, you also do cover songs. And one of the songs that I remember from when I saw you guys perform was you did Santeria. Tell us a bit about that record. Why is that part of the repertoire?
I could say for me, like that was a song I would jam to. I would jam to that song in college with my friend Omar. It's crazy because I'm talking to him like right now. He's texting me. It's weird.
What up, Omar?
That shit is crazy. So we would jam that song all the time. Like we would play it straight, just like it was. And then when I started jamming with this guy, I would just play it like, just play the chords, and then that just came from a jam. We just jammed it, And then boom, that became, then we worked on the cut that like,
we gotta play it. You gotta play that song.
Jose
It just came out in the jam, and we gotta.
Yeah, it was like, yo, we gotta do this every time. And now it's like one of like, it's not those father's favorite songs. It's great.
It's my father's favorite song, by the way. He tells me
every
every
time.
time.
He just came out here earlier and was like, you guys better play this song. Now I'm kicking you guys out.
Yeah, like the arrangement's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's very unique in the fact that we go from bachata to merengue, and like it hasn't really necessarily been done before. So it's also unique in how we chose to design the actual arrangements of the song. And we all love the song, and it's very catchy. It's also like something that we grew up listening.
Yeah, Sublime is dope.
Yeah,
Huge.
So
You start playing it, everybody recognizes the song right away. So it's almost it's a way to help other people listen to the band and see something new, but yet something familiar at the same time. So.
Question though, since bachata and merengue are more native to you guys, and you play both, you kind of infuse everything into what you do. Is it one easier than the other to play off with, or do you prefer one over the other? Jam sessions, what do you do?
so I feel like they both have their own complexities. We don't necessarily rather play one more than the other, but we definitely like. I will say that this is a merengue home. Like we really, and not just like merengue típico, which is like the more folkloric traditional way of playing merengue with the accordion, but also like merengue de orquesta, which is played with piano. Like that's also like a big influence in who we are and what we're about. That, like the rhythms and chord changes, as well as like we're four guys and we do vocals, and the way we do like harmonies and stuff also derived from merengue de orquesta. So this is a merengue home, but Cito plays bachata. He actually, it's one of the largest part of his life was bachata, and so does Kelvin. Jose plays bongos as well, which is like one of the main instruments of bachata, and so does Rafi. This is our single. It's called Amor de Colegio. Find it on Spotify, everywhere that music can be streamed, and we have a little video up on YouTube. Check us out, Afro Dominicano.
Podcast. I'm Jeff, my friend's called me Jefé.
Who this?
We just heard that's the new single. Is that the first single?
That's the first single.
How do you pronounce it in Spanish?
Amor de Colegio.
And what does that mean?
Collegiate love.
Collegiate love.
Tell us about the single.
So the single, it's, if I'm gonna explain the lyrics, it just talks about like just basically two kids that just like they really fell in love with each other at a young age, but like they wasn't like able to be with each other until like much later on in life, and it's like half true and half made up, but it was definitely influenced by like moments in life. And it's interesting because we fuse like calypso and merengue in the song, and then we do some salsa rhythms at the end, and then we do like a little rap.
Yeah.
Rock out there.
Yeah. So it's like that single itself explains what this band is entirely about. And yeah, that's why we decided it should go first, and it's a good representative. And we did like a small like interview, like maybe a few days ago, and like four of the guys said that's their favorite song. So Cito wasn't there, so I'm gonna ask Cito. Cito, what's your favorite song from Afro Dominicano?
Damn.
Just know four people chose on Monte Colegio.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I love the song. I don't have one favorite. I can't. There's no ball.
Well, which one you like to play?
I like to play everything, man. Oh.
How does that work for you guys when you guys have so many people in the band, different songs that you guys are covering throughout a show? How does each person perform when it's their songs that they're going to perform? Do you put extra effort into it, or are you happier about it? Is there a bit more passion? Do you feel a shift in the audience when it's your song that's playing?
First of all, we practiced yesterday and it felt like I haven't practiced in with these guys.
Yeah.
I just fucking love playing with these guys. So it's like every single time we get together and play, it's like every freaking song is like we love playing it. We can't just choose. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like every single song is like it's pretty much like, yeah, we're playing that song, let's do it. Like we're playing that song, let's do it. Like, whatever. Amazing.
But I can imagine like that energy when you guys are performing it, when you guys are rehearsing it, is one type of energy. But when you're performing that in front of a crowd and the people are dancing and
Oh, it makes
having a good
everything so
time,
much
it's
better
like-
because
Icing on the cake, man.
watching people, the way they react, seeing us
Yeah.
perform, and how happy we are to be performing together, just with amongst each other. You know, plus the fact that we got a crowd in front of us jamming out, it just makes the whole, the whole scenery just
We've done
so much
we've
better.
done shows where it's like nobody there. And it's like, oh well, here we go. You know, first we would joke around like, all right, for live practice or whatever. But we would just play our hearts out, and then little by little, people just start coming and start enjoying it. Like, no matter who's there, we're gonna play. We're gonna do our shit.
I'm
Yeah,
good. I'm
we play
good.
100% every time. Doesn't matter which song. It's our favorite song. The energy is the same energy from the very beginning of the set to the very last song when we get off stage. There's no favoritism.
I'm gonna give you a little secret of Afro. We don't just play. We try to have like a connection, spirituality with the people in front of you, in front of us. It's not a joke. I'm really serious. So at the point, sometimes some live, it's not happen all the time. But often with this band, like, we got at a point that we kind of share like a vibe, like kind of way of spirituality with the people, and we share between us and them. I'm just kidding. I'm really serious.
No, I believe that. I think when people come to see a group perform and they like the music, they may be going through something in their personal lives and they just need to get out, or they just need something to uplift their spirits, and I'm sure that happens throughout the show. Then there is that connection.
Shit, and sometimes we going through some shit and we gotta play in order to get that out there too. So it's like a two-way street.
Help me forget about the rent.
Yeah, for real.
Don't be
Tomorrow's the first.
Car insurance. Fuck. Damn, so what is it for? That's just for those 30 minutes. And just like, music is exactly what music is.
What is you were at the first show that we went to? I mean, what are your questions, thoughts?
Well, going back to the sessions, do you guys, let's say, because I respect the musician's mentality, how they approach things. Do you guys go in like willy-nilly, he'll start the guitar, he'll join in with that, you kind of play off each other, or how do you kind of formulate all that? Depends on the song. Like, there's certain songs that we do in the set that, okay, we have rehearsed it and we do it the same way every single time. And then there's other songs that we never practice or we play them and then we just however it comes out, that's how it comes out. But that song, we know that's the kind of feel that we want to go to the song, that we're just throwing it out there. There's nothing set arrangement-wise. But then there's other songs that we have arranged to the T that we know every single part, we have counts.
you have cues in the music. Right? It depends on the song.
Subiendo esa pena yo aquí no sé lo noche. Subiendo esa pena yo aquí no sé lo noche.